Hi everyone! A huge, warm, and heartfelt welcome back to another episode of the Lingo Listen. I am Emma, and today we are going to talk about something that is incredibly scary for most English learners. We are talking about conflict.
And I am Sam, the guy who just spent $40 on a cold, soggy burger because I was too afraid to tell the waiter it was bad.
Oh no, Sam! $40 for a soggy burger? Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't know how to. In my head, I thought, if I complain, the waiter will think I'm a rude foreigner. I didn't want to sound aggressive. I didn't want to cause a scene. So I just ate it, paid the bill, and cried a little bit on the way home.
Sam, you are not alone. Many learners are too polite because they lack the specific phrases to be firm but kind.
Exactly. In my native language, I know how to be direct, but in English, I feel like I only have two modes: silent victim or angry Hulk.
Angry Hulk is never a good look, Sam. Today, we are going to give you a third mode, the polite powerhouse.
The polite powerhouse. I like the sound of that. It sounds like a superhero who says please.
That is exactly what it is. We are going to give you the softening phrases that native speakers use. By the end of this 18-minute session, you will be able to say no to your boss and complain about a cold burger, all while making people like you more.
I am ready. I am tired of eating soggy burgers. But first, guys, if you have ever felt too shy to stand up for yourself in English, if you have ever said yes when you really wanted to say no, it would be so incredibly kind of you to hit that subscribe button.
It really would. We want to help you find your power voice. It would be an absolute honor to have you as part of our community.
And if you think I should get a refund for that burger, please give us a like. It's like a virtual go Sam, go.
Go Sam, go. Okay, Sam, let's start with the most difficult word in the English language. The word is no.
No.
See? Even saying it now makes you look nervous.
It feels like a door slamming in someone's face.
That's because you are using a hard no. In English culture, especially in business, we almost never say just no. We use what I call the softening cushion.
A cushion, like a pillow for the word no.
Exactly. Before you say the no, you have to put down the pillow. Try phrases like, I'd love to, but, or I'm afraid I can't, or I'm not sure I can manage that.
So if my boss asks me to work on Saturday, I don't say, no, I have a life.
No, Sam, don't say that. Try, I'd love to help out, but I've actually got some prior commitments this weekend.
Prior commitments. That sounds so professional.
It is. It's a soft no. You are telling the truth, but you're being a team player at the same time.
What if a friend asked me to help them move furniture, but my back hurts and I'm tired?
Try, I wish I could help you move, but I'm currently dealing with some back issues.
I wish I could. That makes it sound like I'm sad about it.
Exactly. That is the secret of the polite powerhouse. You are showing that your intent is good, even if your action is no.
I feel much better already. The pillow is working.
Now let's move to something even harder, the complaint.
Shh, this is where I always fail. If the waiter brings me the wrong coffee, I just drink it and pretend I liked it.
Sam, you're paying for that coffee. You deserve what you ordered.
But I don't want to be the Karen.
You won't be a Karen if you use the indirect approach.
The indirect approach.
In English, we don't like to point the finger of blame directly at the person. Instead of saying, you gave me the wrong coffee, you say, I think there's been a slight mistake with my order.
There's been a slight mistake. It sounds like it just happened by itself. Like a ghost changed the coffee.
Exactly. You aren't blaming the waiter, you're blaming the situation. When you blame the situation, the other person doesn't feel attacked. They want to help you fix it.
What about my soggy burger? How do I complain about that?
Try, excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I'm not sure this burger is quite what I expected. It's a bit cold in the middle.
I'm not sure quite what I expected. That's so polite. It's almost like I'm apologizing for the burger being cold.
Like I said, native speakers apologize for everything. We say sorry even when it's not our fault. It's like a social lubricant. It makes everything slide more easily.
So sorry is not an admission of guilt, it's a tool.
Precisely. It's a way of saying, I'm a nice person, please don't be angry that I'm complaining.
Okay, let's try a different one. What if my neighbor is playing loud music at 11 p.m.? If I go there and yell, shut up, he will hate me.
Oh, definitely don't do that. Try, hi there, I'm so sorry to come over so late, but I was wondering if you could possibly turn the music down just a little bit. I've got an early start tomorrow.
I was wondering if you could possibly turn it down. Emma, why are English phrases so long?
Because the longer the phrase, the more polite it is. Turn it down is a command. I was wondering if you could possibly turn it down is a request. Commands create enemies. Requests create cooperation.
I need to memorize these long cooperation phrases.
Let's look at step 3, the sandwich method.
Is this about food? Because I'm still hungry after that burger.
No, it's a communication technique. You put the bad news, the meat, between the two good news, the bread.
Bread, meat, bread. Okay, give me an example.
Imagine you are a boss and you have to tell an employee their work is late. Bread, I really appreciated the effort you put into the research. Meat, however, the final report was a few days late, which caused some issues. Bread, but I know you're a hard worker and I'm sure the next one will be on time.
Wow, if my boss said that to me, I wouldn't feel bad. I would feel motivated.
That is the power of the sandwich. You started with a positive, mentioned the problem, and ended with encouragement.
Can I use this with my friends? Like, if my friend wears a really ugly shirt.
Maybe keep your mouth shut about the shirt, Sam. But you could use it if a friend asks you to go to a movie you hate.
Bread. It's so nice of you to invite me. Meat. But I'm actually not a big fan of horror movies. Bread. Maybe we can grab dinner next week instead?
Perfect. 10 out of 10. You protected the friendship while still saying no.
I feel like I have a shield now. A polite, invisible shield.
That shield is built from hedging words.
Hedging? Like a garden hedge?
Yes, a hedge is a soft wall. Words like actually, quite, a bit, slightly, and just. Listen to the difference. The soup is cold. Hard and aggressive. The soup is a bit cold, actually. Soft and polite.
Those tiny words change the whole feeling of the sentence.
They are softeners. I'm just a little worried about the deadline. It's slightly over my budget. I'm not quite sure about this idea.
I used to think those words were filler words that I didn't need.
They are the most important words for your social fluency, Sam. Without them, you sound like a robot. With them, you sound like a sophisticated English speaker.
I want to be a sophisticated beast.
A polite powerhouse beast. Now, let's check in with our community.
Yes, friends, we need your help.
Think of a time when you were too afraid to say no.
Or a time when you were treated badly in a shop, but you stayed silent.
It would be so wonderful if you could share that silent moment in the comments, and then try to write what you should have said using our softening phrases.
It would be so kind of you to practice with us. We promise not to judge you. We have all been there.
Exactly. Okay, Sam, final challenge. How do we say no to an invitation without giving 10 excuses?
This is me. I always say, I can't come because my dog is sick and my car broke and my grandmother's visiting.
Stop! When you give too many excuses, it sounds like you're lying.
But I feel guilty.
Native speakers use the vague excuse.
Vague? Like unclear?
Yes. Phrases like, I've got a lot on my plate right now, or it's been a bit of a hectic week. You don't need to tell them why you are busy. Busy is enough.
I'd love to come to your party, but I've got a lot on my plate at the moment. Hopefully next time.
Perfect. You don't have to explain that a lot on your plate just means you want to watch Netflix in your pajamas.
Netflix is a very big plate, Emma.
It really is. Now, let's look at the follow-up.
Is that when you check if they're still angry?
No, it's when you offer an alternative. If you say no to a meeting, say, I can't make it at 2, but would 4 work for you? If you say no to a project, say, I can't take this on right now, but I can help you with the research next week.
It shows that you still care.
Exactly. You're saying no to the task, not to the person.
That is a huge distinction, Emma. I think I've been saying no to people my whole life, and that's why I felt guilty.
When you separate the person from the task, the guilt disappears.
I feel lighter. I feel like I can go back to that burger place and ask for a fresh one.
Go for it, Sam. I believe in you.
Let's do a massive final recap for our polite Powerhouse team.
Recap time. How to be firm, kind, and respected.
Step 1.
The softening cushion. Use I'm afraid I can't or I'd love to, but...
Step 2.
The indirect approach. Don't blame the person, blame the slight mistake.
Step 3.
The sandwich method. Bread, meat, bread. Positive, problem, positive.
Step 4.
Hedging words. Use a bit, actually, and slightly to soften the blow.
Step 5.
The vague excuse. I've got a lot on my plate right now is your best friend.
Step 6.
The follow-up. Always offer an alternative if you can. Sam, you are ready to face the world.
And I'm ready to face the waiter.
Good luck.
Friends, thank you so much for spending these 18 minutes with us. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you. If this episode gave you even one new phrase to use, it would be so wonderful if you could subscribe. It keeps us motivated to help you find your voice.
And don't forget to like and share this with someone who is too polite.
Stay happy.
Stay curious.
And please stand up for yourself. You deserve it.
Until next time.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.